Sky video, possibly the finale. Maybe, I am not sure. It could be, it could not be, I don't know. We shall see how this turns out. Because we're heading for the core of the galaxy, which is the final level. So this may be the finale. And I'm sorry for the slight delay in starting the stream. It's just things came up in real life, and that was kind of an issue. But that happens from time to time. Just messaging it out that we've started. Yeah, I don't know exactly where this story is going. Hopefully it doesn't involve another blocked cutscene for the last portion, like some other games we've been playing have involved, which I think is dumb as all get out. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like it when games do that, and I honestly see absolutely no point in doing so. Also, I can't remember if we're on a Doom planet or a safe... We're on a Doom planet. Okay. While I message this out, I'm going to hop into the in here for safety, so I can message this out while waiting for people to show up. I'll be starting in a second, so please hang on. Okay, we will be starting shortly. Hi Fire Neos, hi XN, hi XX. Okay, so this may be the finale. Like this might be. Oh, what upgrades have I made to my suit overall this time? Let's see here. I got this augmented pump, which gives me a movement upgrade. That was a godsend. Let's see here. I don't think I got this Artemis translator, which I don't think really did anything. Like, I honestly do not believe this ever did a thing. Like, I think we maybe got, like, one word out of it, but, yeah, it's there. Of course, we got the hazard protection. Most of the technology's over here. We've upgraded our oxygen recycler, which is nice. Really needed to get more of those, eventually. We got the augment diffuser, which upgraded our movement system. Got hazmat gauntlets, which just let us carry hazardous materials. Got this infrared deflector, which gives us protection from heat. Then we got the thermal harvester, which does the exact opposite, protects us from cold. Got the high frequency lattice, which upgrades our defensive systems. Got perfect jets, which massively boosted all of our stuff, which is always nice. Got the Star Seed, which is an upgrade which gave us basically a heart container. Got this, which basically gave us a very large oxygen tank, which is always nice. High frequency buffer, which upgraded our core health and shield system. Neural stimulator, which again, which I have actually not completed that. I need one more condensed carbon for that, actually. We never completed that, huh? Simple translator, which again didn't really seem to accomplish anything. But let's see, did I make enough? What did I hop in? I was about to, yeah, I need to make antimatter. Because otherwise we are not getting off this planet. Which we need oxygen and ferrite dust, which is what we were in the process of collecting. Let's see. Also, that thing is over there. So we need to collect ferrite dust, which is an abundant resource. I don't think we can use the word, I think that word is censored, so we can't use it. So, please come up with a slightly different name. Because I'm pretty sure I can't use that word. I can use camel, but I mean the other thing. It's kind of cute looking. It's got feathers. It has feathers on its front leg, and that is kind of adorable. Okay, Hades camel, that'll work. Let's see, rename and upload. Because I'm pretty sure that... There we go, Hades camel. What we need now is ferrite dust and oxygen. Or did I refill our antimatter engine? Oh yeah, I did, but I'm gonna get more. Huh. Nice. Let's see. Can I recharge my heat shielding? I think I can.
Technology recharge.
Okay, so this should give us enough. Okay, over here, this planet is actually kind of pretty. Just need to find oxygen. Yeah, over here the planet is actually pretty. Now, is there any oxygen plants nearby? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's something. Huh. If I get one more oxygen, which is that oxygen over there? I think it is. Yeah, of course Tartarus is one. Cannot see any more oxygen, but we do have enough to make one more. Okay, where did our ship go? It's over there. What the? Okay, for a second there, I was like, am I walking? Did I glitch out and I'm walking on water or what? Okay, let's complete this antimatter cell and stick it in the engine. And then take off and see what we can do. Okay, yeah, we're going to need to do something here because otherwise we're going to be doing a lot of jumps to get where we need to go. Actually, where... Let me make sure I got the right mission selected. Yeah, that does not seem right. In fact, I don't even see where we're supposed to be going, to be honest. Actually, I think I was trying to do something else, so oh yeah, I needed to... Oh, my pulse drive. Let me see. Thankfully, we have over 2,000 pieces of printing, so that's always useful. This may be the finale because we're trying to reach the end game of the game. We might do some other things like, you know, do construction and stuff like that, but I think this is the last story mission of the game. And I do have another exploration game I have set up, so we'll see what happens. At the very least, we're going to be at the end of the... What the... Okay, I kind of was like, what the heck is that thing? Yeah, I could have just called that thing a heck camel. That would have been amusing. Okay, so let's hop out. We need to get to the portal. I think I've actually been in this one. Maybe. Also, you're that guy. I don't know if this game has a final boss. I honestly do not. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I am honestly unsure. Yeah, I've already been here. So I'm just here for the portal then. Now we are thinking with portals. Okay. Could have sworn there was a way to filter this only to ones that I wanted to use. You know, there's a way to filter these. I'm pretty sure these are filtered by... So I'm going to go here because I think this might be... Otherwise, because I know we were in the... We went to the one that was in the system that we need to go to. Sincerely hoping this is the right system, or else we're going to be jumping around. We're probably going to be doing a lot of warps to try and find the correct planet. I mean, the correct system. I really should have just made a base on one of those planets that was on there. Yeah. Oh, what you gonna do? It happens. Yeah, that kind of, this kind of thing happens, but we'll find our way back to the thing we need to find. I mean, we could just try to go to the galactic core, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I wish we could access the galaxy map in here. I really do. But we can't, and that's kind of an irritating thing. Oh yeah, this might be it because there's an Atlas system. Okay, did that get us any closer? Ortwell. Ortwell is where we want to go. Okay. I've already visited it, so this should give... Ortwell. 95% sure that's... okay, so Ortwell. That's where we want to go. Also, this place has a really long drive. Okay. And it's not here. Oh, that's irritating. Because the annoying part is we only have so much antimatter fuel. Like, and can I buy oxygen? Yes, I can, actually.
Product received.
Okay, and... oh, well, we can just buy most of what we need to make what we need.
Product received.
Okay, now we can pretty much make as much antimatter as we need. Well, okay, we need 3 more of these.
Product constructed. Technology recharge.
Okay, so we got a full hyperdrive, which is good. But I can't buy carbon here, which is kind of an irritating thing. But we do have that. Okay, so let's look at the path we need to follow here. I could have sworn though that this was where we needed to be, but look at the galaxy again. Let's see, so haven't been to this one. So we literally cannot warp there. That said, there's probably closer ones. Okay, let's see if any of my bases are near there. Actually, yes, one of mine is closer. Bungie... I think that actually is one of my bases. At least there's a star on it, which I'm assuming means something. That normally means base, so maybe it's... we'll see how this works. Okay, let's see if we can warp there. No. Let's see if this gives us any idea of where we can go. This is a little irritating, to be honest, because I know I went to the place there, but is it just like I can only go to certain... Like, maybe if I can only warp to ones that are closer to the star system, I mean. So occasionally I have to just warp... I know one of these has to be closer to where I need to be. I just wish I could see the galaxy map on the ground. Like, that would be the thing that would help a lot in this situation. Is just being able to see the galaxy map wherever we are. That would help a lot. But you can't do that, which is kind of annoying. I don't see why you can't. That would actually help a lot. Okay, we're on this planet. I don't remember... Oh yeah, I did this because... This should actually be closer, I think. Okay, galaxy map. Am I just like getting further and further away the closer I try to... Okay, this is actually closer though. We're actually a good bit closer this time. So let's warp here. Hopefully this turns out okay. Hopefully this works out. This has been... I don't particularly like how this is managed, honestly. I wish that, you know, I could just... Because I know I've been to the system. I've been to the proper system. Ah, great. Okay, we gotta help here. it. Nice. I love it when you do stuff like that. I honestly do. God. Right, life form. Please, for reciprocal aid. Okay.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Dudes out. Well, we helped them out. We blew up the bad guy that were attacking. I like that we've been a benevolent dude. Like, I don't think once in this game we've really done anything bad that was not to progress the story. Even then, I tried to do things that seemed shady in the least shady way I could. Admiral Lewick. Aid of Chlorovax, thanks. Odds enters heavily. They seem to be showing me gratitude. For the command of their freighter, as such as suggest I take command. Let's inspect the freighter. Yeah, we don't have enough money for it. It'd be an upgrade over our old freighter. It's just a lot more expensive. So we'll just take the money award. Okay, chromatic metal, which is actually really useful because I can use it for hyperdrive stuff. Which we might end up needing because we're trying to jump all the way across the cosmos to get to the core of the galaxy and to save the multiverse from destruction. Remember, this was just a simple exploration game. See how this goes. I'm really hoping this goes better. I mean, then we get there quicker. This is it's kind of annoying that I can't just, because I thought I went to the thing. I thought I went to the proper thing to get onto to do it, but apparently I can't. On the bright side, all we need now is condensed carbon, which is much easier to come by than everything else, because we just need to find a planet with lots of trees. Okay, so... see map. I don't know if we have enough, but all we need is condensed carbon to get onto the next thing, because we collected all that stuff. Because we got plenty of chromatic metal, we got plenty of everything else. We just need Also, a conflict level is alarming, so I probably do not want to be here for too long. Let's see. Let's shove you in there.
Technology recharge.
Ultramarine planet. Let's see, is there anything is any of these planets that might have carbon on them? Mechanical. Oh, we've been to a mechanical one before.
Hostile scan detected.
It seems as if you are in luck, stranger. We sell protection for passing voyagers. It's dangerous in these parts. There are rumors of bands of vicious pirates. That would be you, most likely.
Hostile ships approaching.
No, I'm just gonna, Okay, let's go. Dodge around. Our shield can recover a little bit. Okay, so you're
Hostile ships deleted.
okay. Next. We have plenty of and so far we've gotten into one star fight after another since we started jumping. So that's great. You should actually have... No, that's a water planet, ain't it? Let me see... Okay, I was pointing at it. It should have scanned, but whatever. Life incompatible planet. Okay, let's go here and see if we can get some carbon, because we're gonna need some more stuff to be able to do this. No sentinels in the area.
Extreme hazard planet. Technology recharge.
Okay, that's not actually a plant. That is.
Units received. No free slots in suit inventory.
What?
Technology recharge. Product constructed.
Okay, so pretty much this was a bad idea, but okay, let's get enough carbon in here to make some more antimatter, and then we'll get off this planet.
Product constructed.
Okay, there. Got that. I'm done, and now we're off the pipe.
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay, and... let me see. Fortunately, I've got a full everything. Alright, I got a geode. I don't need that. There we go. Let's see. Okay, I'll do that. Just give me 1 second.
Technology recharge.
Don't know what that... Oh, right there. Let's hope we end up in the right system. Or at least a system where I can safely get more carbon. Because if I can just get more carbon, we're fine. Because I got a ton of chromatic metal and I got a ton of everything else. I just need more carbon. I can't buy carbon for some reason. I don't get why you can't buy carbon. But, eh. Okay, that plant's kind of promising. Yeah, tropical planet. Okay. This should be promising. And probably not instantly fatal to my existence. What happened? That was weird. Okay, so let's see. Good thing about having as much oxygen as I bought, I can actually use it to power my suit, which is always nice. Thankfully, this is an intermediate planet in terms of Sentinel, so I can do as much as I need to. let's tear this down and then we'll...
Technology recharge.
Oh wait, I can just fill the whole thing up then.
Technology recharge.
Lumber tree, that... I think you meant this one, so... Okay, okay, that should probably be enough to make a good amount of...
Product constructed. Product constructed.
Yeah, actually ran out of chromatic metal, that...
Product constructed.
And I got copper, which I can turn into chromatic metal. So, let me see, where's copper? Okay, so, let's see, that's nearby. Okay, turn, what does gold turn? Gold turns into pyrite, no. Silver turn, what is silver? Silver doesn't turn into anything. Let's see, platinum, which I don't actually have that, I can turn it, well, I can turn platinum directly into nanite clusters, okay, that, I don't have enough to do it with. Okay. Well, that would have been good to know on a planet that actually has platinum. Oh wait, I've got more chromatic metal in my ship. So that's useful. Okay, so let's make some more antimatter.
Product constructed. Product constructed.
Okay, so that's 9. That should presumably be enough. Okay, so... Starters, let's power our jump thrusters here because we're going to need to.
Recharge.
I really hope I end up with enough to do this. I mean, that's obviously 9. Maybe I went a little too off the rails and should not have gone this far out. Okay. Alright, next warp. This gets us where we need to go, because otherwise it's hope that if we do end up having to stop again for more fuel, it's on a planet that has just kind of where we are in this game, and I probably should not have warped to all the places I did, but I can't be that far from where I'm supposed to be. Oh, I got a journey milestone out of it, though. That's nice. Okay, got Overseer, which is nice. Yeah, this part's just kind of us warping, trying to get to where we were, because I lost the... Because I kept having to warp to find the Atlas terminals, and I wanted to continue that long after we'd done that, and it ended up... Yeah, that actually required quite a few jumps, didn't it? Let me see. Okay.
Technology recharge.
wish I could just like pick a destination along the path and warp there if I like just do program the thing to do consecutive warps. Because this does get a little repetitive to just keep to do this, but hopefully we'll make it tonight, by the end of tonight, which I'm really hoping for. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. But we're kind of in a situation where this is all I can really do. Yeah, but we've got to get to the core to stop the end of the universe, and yeah, I can agree with that, and I normally would, but I want to get to the end goal, like, because and I admit this is my fault for, you know, not doing the Atlas path all the way through earlier. Let's at least look at what planets are here. Forsaken planet. Ooh, that's a pretty star system over there. Let's see, are there any other planets in this system? I don't... Oh, there's one. Yundal, which is the distance unknowns. So at least I'm going to look around the solar systems before we continue on, but that's all that it seems with this one. like there's anything else here. Okay, at least I don't think there is. No, there's supposed to be a second planet here. So where is it? Let's do this. See if that moves. There's the other planet behind it. And Arctic planet. Okay. If any of these have some cool planet, we'll probably stop and look at the sites. Metallurgic planet. I don't think we've ever been to a metallurgic planet, so I might go check that out. Okay, let's see what this metallurgic planet looks like, because I don't think we've ever been to a metallurgic planet before. Oh, okay, it's just one of these. I mean, it's still a cool planet and all, but it's still one we've been to already. It's one of... Okay. Probably gonna be something a little different than that, but okay. Still cool. Oh, okay.
Technology recharge.
And we're out of fuel again. That's annoying. Okay, this is not working. We can't even... Okay, this is definitely not a good thing. Yeah, we'll never reach the target this way. Okay, you know what? Let's just look around and try to find our... How far out can I go? Can I go outside the galaxy to get a better look? Okay, yeah, we are literally lost. We are very, very, very lost. So I'm going to do... We'll use the portal here, which might actually work better, maybe, hopefully. Possibly. I mean, on one hand, it was cool. It was cool, wasn't it? Like, there you go, Scroot. Got some... Hi, young one, used to it. Okay, same thing he always says, but... There you go. Let's see, is it you I also can talk to? Okay, so... Ooh, got a lot of nanites out of that. Let's head this way and see if we can... If this portal room will do anything better. Because we're lost. We are quite literally lost. Okay, recent, actually. That... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, recent, we were here. Okay, let's warp back to here. We're going to be using the what do you call it? The space anomaly to do the warping because I can retrace my steps better that way. Because I know one of these will take me direct... Because I know we stopped in the space station there on one of those, but do you have to use the portal there to link to it? Or how does that work? I honestly don't know. Because I know we were in the place where it was. And then we weren't, and then I jumped across the universe. And there's got to be an easier way to do it. Also, I'm going to, I'll be back in a second. I gotta go do something about it. am back. I apologize for that. I just had to go take care of something really quick. So let's see if this is any closer to where we're supposed to be going. Because pretty much every single one of those warps that we just did was completely meaningless. This should actually be closer to where we're supposed to be. I know that the place we need to be has an atlas thing in it. Because I remember specifically there was an atlas in that, because that's what we were going for. So, let's see. Aha, there we go. Okay, found it. Got, I think, 4 warps to get there, but... anything like this turns out okay. Okay, so... radio source planet, we've been to one of those before. Swamp planet. That's that one. Pretty. Okay, moving on. Shellstream. I think we've been to a Shellstream planet. Icebound moon. Boiling planet. Okay, let's take a look at this Shellstream planet and see what we can gather from it. Because I think we've been to one, but I can't remember. So we'll see. So let's examine the inside of this cockpit, because it looks nice. We might just do a flyby. It depends on if anything interesting is on the planet surface. Or at least gonna do a flyby to see what we can see. Kinda cool looking, but I think we've been to one of these before. It is an interesting planet. Yeah, I gotta scan some things because this is actually a cool planet. Okay. There we go, so... That is a weird looking thing. Her name is shell flies. And here we go. Finally made our way back. I think with just enough to spare. So, looks like we're in the end game. Okay, here's hoping we find something interesting.
Technology recharge.
Still wish we'd found a way to make that stuff. Okay, here we go. Whoa, that is interesting. It doesn't scan us anything, it's just a thing that exists.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay. Got more condensed carbon than we have anything else.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay.
Technology recharge.
Okay, everyone ready? We're going to see the Atlas. Atlas protocol initiated 16-16-16. As soon as I looked at it, never quite resting long enough for my eyes to process it fully, I must focus. Yeah, and that is totally Stargate. That is totally a reference to Stargate. I kind of love it. No, I don't know what to expect here, but it's going to be something. Okay. I'm sorry we spent most of the episode wandering around the galaxy desperately trying to find our way back. Even though we were in only, like, if I just looked south, like, that's basically what it amounted to. If I just looked south, there was where we're supposed to go. Where are we? Oh, crap. And our ship's not here. Yeah, I can't find my ship or anything, so what am I supposed to do? Okay, Atlas, we're here. I guess this is really you now. Atlas is silent and watches me. I cry out, but still the Atlas is silent. Cry out, thinking of my journey, thinking of all the things I have seen. Of Artemis, who just wanted to meet another traveler, who just wanted to end to their loneliness. Cry out, thinking of Apollo, who gave me purpose when all seemed lost. Cry out, thinking of Null, thinking about how they lived, what choices they made, the path that led them to this end. Cry out of 10, there is no return. If I cry again, I must make my final choice. It was once said that when they first reached out of the heavens, they had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. Before the interface of the Atlas, before the center of all things, I stand before the death of existence. Try, the Atlas answers. Traveler. It speaks, I understand. At my command, the Atlas will initiate a reset. It has happened before, and it seems to stop nothing. It only has 16 minutes left. I do not know what I will remember when it happens. When I woke up next to my ship, had I just performed a reset? Had someone else? It's coming in, and perhaps all that's left is learn the final truth of the simulation, to know who the travelers truly are, and then 1,000 galaxies will be gone, 1,000 more will appear. Here, it'll all be mine to explore. Ask if there's another way. Yes, if it does not listen, there is no other way. Requires my choice. While it lives, it can still recreate. The resets will not stop that. I do not know what to do, what it wants me to do. I'll ask again. There is no other way. Okay then, the reset does nothing. So we can reset the simulation, and it won't seem to stop what's going on. So the Atlas will still only have 16 minutes left to live no matter what we do. But from our perspective, those 16 minutes are likely likely hundreds of years. So what do you guys think I should do? I think I'm going to refuse. Because under those circumstances, I feel if the reset doesn't do anything, like if the resets don't seem to stop its ability to do things, like, and it's still going to die regardless, I don't see the point in doing a reset. The reset would kill Null. Like, the reset will kill Null. But, because he said it would kill him. But I don't want to reset the entire universe just to spite Null. So, what do you guys think? I think I'm going to refuse. Because if I reset the simulation, Apollo dies, Artemis dies. The Anomaly crew won't die, because they're outside of time and space. But I'd be killing Artemis and Apollo if I did that. So, and I'd be killing everyone in the universe. So, Okay. So what do you guys think? That's my opinion, that we shouldn't reset it. But I want to know your guys' opinion. Or Guy, I don't know. No one else is answering, so I don't know if anyone's actually there. But yeah, I just want to... Because the way I look at it is, if I reset the simulation, I think Atlas wants me to do the reset. It wants me to change, to reset it again. Though it's not necessarily clear if it wants me to reset it. We came here to want to see if we could fix everything, but Atlas is going to die no matter what. Well, it says right there, we don't know what it wants us to do. So, like, it basically said that resetting Atlas won't stop it from dying. It's going to die no matter what. But will resetting it make it stop hurting? Like, will it make it stop suffering? Because it's suffering, and that's what's causing problems to happen. So, but then again, it said that there's been countless resets and they don't seem to be doing anything to it. So, like, the countless resets don't seem to have affected Atlas at all. Of course, the thing is, if we don't do the reset, someone else might. But then again, we might be Null. Like, we might be this universe's incarnation of Null. and he's just been resetting it over and over again with his different incarnations. So if we don't reset it, it won't be reset. That's how I kind of read it. So, is anyone else going to comment or what? Because I'm going to refuse if no one else has no one else thinks we should do the reset. Because, again, we condemned Null for resetting the universe for his own selfish gain. So, I kind of think that if it doesn't accomplish anything, we shouldn't do the reset. I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna give you guys another minute to tell me, but that's just what I think, because Apollo and Artemis are still out there, even if Artemis is in a virtual simulation. He's still out there. Apollo's still out there. And all the people we've met, all of us are still out there. Null said he can't get back in. Atlas won't let him back in. So he can't do the reset. So, if we don't reset it, it's likely it never will reset. So, if we refuse to reset, we're basically just accepting the fact that Atlas will die in 16 minutes from its time, but that's going to be so far into the future because it seems that it's 16, because we've obviously been doing this longer than 16 minutes. Its 16 minutes is much longer than our 16 minutes. So I'm assuming that if we reset it, it's basically going to be the multiverse will survive for eons. So that's what my opinion is. I'm kind of hoping someone else chimes in, because it's kind of boring if no one does. But then again, maybe computer issues are happening. Okay, you're thinking. Okay, I'll give you time to think. Okay, so basically, the only reason I can see to reset is it might ease Atlas's pain. That seems to be what resetting might do, is it might ease Atlas's pain and fix some of the problems going on. Maybe. And it's a maybe. We don't know if it will actually do anything, because apparently there's been countless resets and they haven't done anything. At least they haven't stopped it from dying. But it might make it suffer less from the sound of it. But 16 minutes is still going to be thousands of years, probably. So, looking up, okay. Because that's the thing, is Atlas, I don't want to reset the universe just for the sake of resetting the universe. Because we condemn Null for resetting the universe just to see everything. And to become immortal. But there's also the question is, will it help Atlas, if it helps Atlas not suffer for the 16 minutes that are going to happen, is that worth doing? Like, is it worth resetting the universe to make Atlas stop suffering, even if we don't know if it will work? Because, let's be honest, like, from our character's perspective, Atlas is God. Like, Atlas is the god of his multiverse. So, this is the creator we are talking to right now. And our options are either let him die in 16 minutes, and preserve our universe, or reset the universe. He'll still die in 16 minutes from his time, but he might stop suffering. At least that's the way I'm reading it. Is the reset might make Atlas stop suffering. Is that... Then there's been countless resets, apparently. but it was also implied in some dialogue notes that the past resets... Okay, well, I'm treating whichever we choose to do as the ending of the game. So I'm treating this as the end of the game. Whichever choice we make, which kind of universe to be made. So essentially we could recreate the universe to make it better, essentially. So we could recreate the universe to say make it a better place. So, that is an interesting question. That adds in a bit of change to this. This is actually an interesting moral choice. Okay, so option 1, you leave Atlas alone, let it die in 16 minutes. It's still suffering like it has been, and the reset might make it stop suffering. I mean, no, it will keep suffering as it has been for the 16 minutes from its perspective, and then it dies, and that'll be probably centuries in the future, probably billions of years in the future from our perspective. Or we reset the universe, which might ease its suffering. It might ease its suffering, and we can remake the universe however we want to. Harsh universe, empty universe, no, I would not do those. Obviously. A standard universe. Okay, lush universe. So we could make a lush universe. So we can make a universe where, you know, full of life, full of resources, full of plenty, essentially. We could make the universe essentially a Garden of Eden from the sound of it. So, in that case, because the other choices don't really feel like they'd be worth making. Harsh universe, okay, if you're a social Darwinist, okay. Empty universe, that kind of goes against the point of our character's entire perspective. Standard universe, just making the same type of thing. But lush universe would essentially be kind of recreating the universe as the Garden of Eden, tons of resources and stuff like that. And we might ease Atlas's suffering. But we would be destroying everyone in this iteration of the universe. But apparently from what I've read, and I think we did see aspects of it, this is something that we missed the ability to find. Apparently Null devoured the soul arc of his universe. That's what he meant by all those souls wasted. That's how he became immortal. Like, if you look, that's, you know, details that are, you know, we missed the chance to find, unfortunately. So that would mean that the souls would have passed on normally, that everyone in this universe has a soul. And if the Atlas wants the universe to be reset, that's kind of the universe having reached the natural end of its lifespan, essentially. But on the other hand, it's a moral thing. Do you reset the universe to give everyone to remake it new and lush with life? You know, more resources, more, you know, hospitable worlds, and maybe ease Atlas's pain, or do we leave it alone and spare this universe and just let things continue on until Atlas dies of its natural death? But it's suffering. So this is actually an interesting moral question. So we could either reset the universe, remake it in a lush, you know, hospitable new land, new existence, or, and you know, ease Atlas's pain, or leave this universe alone and let Atlas live out the rest of its existence, but it's going to die regardless, but one way might ease its pain, and the other will stay in pain. Huh. Okay, that adds something to it. Well, okay, here's the thing. Atlas will... Artemis survives no matter what. Artemis survives no matter what because he's in the simulation inside of the anomaly. And the anomaly is... Because the anomaly is outside of time. We know that the anomaly has survived resets before. So the reset won't affect the anomaly. Artemis is in the computer simulation on the anomaly, so he's going to be okay no matter what. Apollo, last we checked, was in another universe. So he's in an alternate universe. We're only resetting this universe. So Apollo and Artemis will survive no matter what, but we will kill Null. If we reset the universe now, Null dies. He's gone. But that still means everyone else in this iteration of the universe dies. But Null is probably going to continue to try to reset the universe himself, or try to get to Atlas and do something to Atlas no matter what. Null has kind of stated that that's what he wants to do. So... that does also raise the question, is Null a threat? Like, that's something we need to look at here, is Null still a threat? Because he still wants to reach Atlas. He still wants to somehow get into Atlas and somehow do something. He wants to do something to Atlas if he gets inside, which is probably going to try to extend his own life. He wants to do something. So, is Null capable of that? He tried to manipulate us into doing it. He tried to manipulate us into somehow doing that for him. So there's a very real possibility if we don't reset the universe and destroy Null, he'll get to the core and do it himself. That is still a possibility. Because that's something Null basically said he wants to do. So, in that case, it becomes allow the universe to continue existing, spare everyone in it, but Atlas still continues to suffer, and Null is still out there and still a threat. Or reset the universe, possibly easing Atlas's suffering, remake it as a lush universe full of life, and kill and destroy Null so he can never harm anyone ever again. Because we gotta remember, Null reset his universe for selfish reasons and consumed the soul arc of his universe from this, what you can gather. So, Null is willing to do a lot of horrible things. He's a bad person. So basically, at this point, this is a serious moral dilemma. Okay, so... do you have an opinion on this, Excess, or are you just waiting for me to make my decision? This is actually a complex decision. Like, on the surface, it seems like reset the universe or don't reset the universe, Atlas is still gonna die. But there's more to it than that, because reset the universe, leave the universe the same way it is, everyone in this universe survives, and we just continue on for the 16 minutes Atlas has left to live, which might be billions of years in the future. Or reset the universe, but the Atlas will continue to suffer. Or reset the universe, maybe ease Atlas's suffering. Remake the universe as a lush utopia, and kill Null so he can never hurt anyone ever again. Because Null will continue to try to do bad things, because he's already destroyed his own universe to do it. To become immortal. So, yeah. Trying to... The one way to look at it is if the Atlas wants to do this reset. If it wants us to do the reset, it could kind of be that this universe has just reached its natural death. That essentially what's happening now is the natural end of the universe. That's another way to look at it. You know, this is kind of that thing where, with what the Darvo said, where you've got this button where you got this thing you can do and you can wipe out all life in the universe, and this is actually an interesting dilemma. Okay, so we also got to consider the universe has lived for countless eons at this point. That the universe is billions of years old. So, in a way, this could be its natural death. Originally, I was just going to refuse Atlas, but with all this in consideration, it's actually a harder question. The thing that makes me say reset is no. Because the other two options both have positives and negatives, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, if he were here, he'd be like, reset the universe. But I'm kind of considering it. The thing is, Null's going to continue to try to cause harm no matter what we do. So long as he's alive, he is going to keep trying to get to Atlas. And there are other travelers out there. He might manage to get one of them to get to Atlas. He might manage to find a way through Atlas's protections himself. But he basically made it clear, if we reset the universe, he's gone. That destroys Null. He'll never be able to hurt anyone ever again. The thing that makes me tip over the edge to saying reset is Null is going to try to reset the universe anyway. He's going to try to get to Atlas and do something to Atlas. He's going to try to do that no matter what we do. So long as he's alive, he's going to do that. Apollo and Artemis will be okay. Because Apollo's in another universe, Artemis is in the simulation on the anomaly, which will survive. And so long as, and the fact that a soul arc could be made for the universe means everyone has a soul and everyone will either pass on to the afterlife or maybe be reincarnated into the next universe. So, on the other hand, erase the universe. This is a very, very harsh question. Because it's... I'm going to pull the trigger and do the reset, because the idea of Null still being out there and still being able to push the reset button himself and maybe do something worse, and me not being able to do a thing about it, that kind of, in my character's mind, I think that would tip him over to do the reset, just to make sure Null can never hurt Atlas and never hurt the multiverse again. It's kind of like the end of Kamen Rider Build, now that I think about it. I'm not going to spoil it, but that does kind of remind me of the end of Kamen Rider Build. So I'm going to reset the universe and make a lush universe. So, and plus it will ease Atlas's suffering for the 16 minutes it has left. So we're going to do it. We're going to reset. I have to know what happens. Okay. Guess we're causing a big bang now. Okay, what are you? Creation. Fightin Galaxy. The Atlas has created a simulation of its own world, its entire existence in an attempt to witness its own impending death. It wishes to show me the past and future. Okay, an exhausted galaxy. The Atlas has created a simulation. Okay, I just want to see what the description for each of them is. Rebuilt galaxy. What is it called? The red one. I know the red one's the bad one. I know this is the bad one. A raging galaxy. Okay. I admit that's the longest I've ever been held up by a question in a video game ever. The Fightin Galaxy, the Atlas has created a simulation of its own. Okay, big crunch, then Big Bang time, recreating the universe. And that destroys Null. He'll never hurt anyone ever again. The Atlas might be in less pain now. Which might mean the Sentinels might be less of a threat. Like, the Sentinels may be less of a threat now because of that. Also, this is beautiful. Like, this is freaking beautiful. Like, is this the big crunch, maybe, before the Big Bang? Okay, so we've created a utopian lush universe. Destroyed Null and maybe made the Atlas's pain. Galaxy discovered Sentium. I am wondering, I can't help wondering what Null's last thoughts would have been. Because he was obviously afraid of dying. But at the same time, he felt like everything he did was justified. Kind of curious, like, how he spent his last moments.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Remember. Do we even have a ship anymore? Oh, everything's been damaged.
Component repaired. Component Component repaired. Component repaired.
So yeah, it just reset everything we had.
Component repaired.
Okay then. Well, okay, these are still functioning, but... Oh, I guess if we'd saved our, So, yeah, I guess recreating the universe means we have nothing. No ship, no... Our suit reset back to how it started. We basically restarted with nothing in a brand new universe. I guess that's the end of the game then. I mean, I guess if we'd kept the Heart of the Sun, we could have made that. Ow. Oh, well, it's still here somewhere, but we have no real way to find it without our analysis visor. I don't know how to fix it, how to make carbon nanotubes to fix it. Oh, yeah, I can.
Product constructed.
Yeah. Okay, where's my... Oh, it's in my multi-tool, right? Our mining beam, everything is damaged. We need condensed carbon to fix it. For that, we need to repair the mining beam.
Component repaired. Component repaired.
Well, anyway, I think that's where we're gonna end it. This might be the end of the... what we treat as the end of the game, because it kind of is. I might come back... I want to start Subnautica. I have Subnautica. I kind of want to start it, and this seems like a good stopping point for No Man's Sky. But at the same time, I kind of would like to come back and basically build a city or something on here. Because we can still repair stuff. We can still make stuff. I'd kind of just like to come back and build on this planet. So next week we'll continue Control. Then we might start Subnautica the next week. But I will come back and read and do some... I can't tell if there's... I don't think there's sentinels on this planet either. It's a beautiful planet. Okay. Well, first off, there is one thing to do. There is one thing we need to do. Dang it, I should have named it Eden. I can't do that now. Oh well, Genesis still works. Whoa, there's actually a lot of planets in this system. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase. Oh, wait, what are you saying? Are you, did you have anything? Were you in the middle of saying something? I don't want to cut you off. Pretty. Okay. Anyway, see you guys see you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.